Someone from my community told me that I was able to sign up an Outlier account even though he's in Nigeria. And I was very surprised. I got curious and I decided to question because so far so good as we know it, Outlier is not available to Nigerians. If you're in Nigeria, you cannot sign up on Outlier and start taking tasks and start making money. So according to him, he was able to use a method to sign up on Outlier. So after digging further and getting all of the information that I need, I have now brought it to you in this video. And of course, you will not get it if you don't stick to the end of this video. So is there really a secret method that you can use even as a Nigerian to sign up on Outlier? Is there things and things that you can do to start getting tasks and start making money on Outlier even though you're Nigerian? This is what I'm going to be discussing in today's video. Also in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step guide on how to sign up on Outlier, from the registration to the verification of identity to the test that you have to pass, and then to the task that they'll finally start giving to you to start making money. And also realistically, how much can you even make on Outlier? I'm going to be showing you earnings breakdown, and I'm also going to be giving you other alternatives to Outlier. Outlier is not the only one that people are currently making money from. There are a lot of platforms that people are currently making money from, and the reason why this is trending right now is because we are in something that I call the AI meta. What this basically means is that a lot of people are looking for data that they can use to train AI right now. If you've ever used any AI at all, maybe it's the Meta AI that is in your WhatsApp, maybe be it the AI like ChatGPT, Grok, or any other AIs that you use, whatever solutions that this AI has ever rendered to you, or whatever ways that this AI has assisted you, they will not have been able to do that if these AIs were not trained with data. It is because they were trained properly with data. This is why they're able to solve your questions and render assistance to you. And for some of you that like taking your phones to the exam hall to go and use to cheat or whatsoever, AI would not have been able to do that for you if it was not fed data. Currently, what AI is lacking behind right now is making realistic videos. I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos online that are being generated by AI. You recognize that these are generated by AI. So what these companies are currently trying to do is they're trying to collect data from you and I. These data, they can now use it properly to train AI to now be able to generate realistic videos, realistic voices. If AI generates voice right now, even though they have now advanced or improved to a level whereby it's sounding almost like human, but it's still not perfect. That is what they are currently trying to do. They're also currently trying to make AI to be able to run programming very well. For some of you that use AIs in your codings and the likes, it is the point you get to where AI start hallucinating, or it is no longer giving you the results that you need. So they are now using you to train AI. This is why they are even strictly against you using AI. Imagine them giving you a programming task that they expect you as a real human being that has knowledge to solve, and then you're trying to use AI to solve it. If they discover that, definitely they're going to get you banned. I mean, it is not beneficial to them. They are basically paying you for nothing. This is why it is very strict right now, and this is why these companies are currently trending. So yes, I'm going to give you some other alternatives aside from Outlier that you can start making money from right now, and you can even decide to hop on all of them and operate them at once, of course, if you have enough time or more than 24 hours in a day or whatsoever. But then that is basically that about that. Before we proceed, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, turn on that bell icon so you follow me here. Go and follow me on X. Search for Tunis Tech on X. Follow me there. Most of my updates, I drop them there, even if I make videos on them. For you to sign up on Outlier, all you basically have to do is to pick the link in the description box of this video. Pick that link, click it. It is going to take you to where you are going to sign up. One interesting thing that you need to be aware of is that it does not matter if you're in Nigeria or in any country at all. Even though your country is not part of the eligible countries for Outlier, you can still access the website. You don't even need VPN to access it. So what you basically need to do is to click on the link, and it's going to take you to the Outlier website. Once you get on this page, you look for the sign up button and you basically click on it. It's going to take you to this page where you have to create your profile. Now, one important thing you need to know again is that for you to create a successful profile on Outlier, you are going to go through three basic stages. The first stage is what you're seeing on my screen here, which is to create your profile. This is where you get to fill in your legal name, like your first name, your last name, how did you hear about Outlier, and basically that about that. This part is simple. Once you're done with that, the next thing you want to do is to click on verify phone number. Now once you're done with that verify phone number, the second step is the difficult part, and that is the part where you get to verify your identity. And as we know it, Outlier is not available to all countries. Only eligible countries can verify their IDs. Countries like UK or US, they're even the one that are getting the most amount of tasks right now. So yeah, those IDs can work. If you try to use your government approved ID in Nigeria or any country that is not eligible, that is straight banning for you. Once you're done with that, the third thing you now have to do is to complete the test. A lot of people, even after verification, they still fail this test, and after failing the test, Outlier will not give you a second chance. If you fail it once, that is the end, and you can no longer take task on Outlier. So what I'm going to advise you to do whenever you get to this stage is to get somebody that has knowledge of it, someone that have done it and have passed this task before. Once you give your account to the person and the person helps you to do it, you can now pass that task successfully. And if you want to do it by yourself, what I'm going to advise is make sure to take the test. Yes, Outlier can allow you to take tests. You can take tests or practice to prepare properly for the main test that you can now finally take and see whether you are going to be eligible for Outlier task. So I'm going to advise, make sure to take that test so that you know what you're going to be expecting in the main Outlier task. Once you're able to do that successfully, a verification email is going to be sent to you, and all you basically have to do is to go into your email and you're going to see something like your activation link for Outlier, blah, blah, blah. So what you basically need to do is to click on that, sign in for Outlier. Once you click on that, it is now going to take you to the main Outlier dashboard where you now get to start taking tasks. And this is important. While signing up, I'm going to advise the people that are getting the highest amount of tasks right now are people that are from US or UK. If you have someone overseas or you're looking for someone overseas to sign up an account for you, I think you should, be aiming for people that are from this country so that you'll be getting the most amount of tasks. This does not mean that other countries are not getting tasks, but they are currently prioritizing US and UK. So yeah, you might just want to focus there. Once you're done, this is my home screen here, and you can see this is a task. For this task, it's called personalization quality preference evaluation, blah blah blah. Here is where I'm going to give you another advice again. If you see a task like this and you don't understand it, always ask questions. Ask people that are into the system already. If you cannot ask questions before you proceed with task, what I'm going to advise you to do is to copy the text out. For instance, as you can see this description here, you can copy this description, paste it in an AI to explain it properly for you. Tell the AI, what is Outlier requiring me to do in this task? Let it explain it to you. Let it break it down to you. Once you properly understand it, you can now go into Outlier and start doing the task. One thing you need to take note of again is that once you start the task, I will not advise you to use AI, because here is where a lot of people still get it wrong and get their account banned. Just passing the verification and all of that does not automatically mean that you are not going to get banned on Outlier. If they detect any suspicious things like trying to use AI to answer, of course, they are trying to train AI. So imagine you're going to get answers from AI and then putting it and the likes. They are monitoring, I think they monitor the amount of time that you leave the browser, they monitor your typing speed, and basically they are taking snapshot of a lot of things. This is why people wake up one day and get banned. One of my friends even told me that he was banned, I think 2 or 3 months later, for a task that he has done in the past. He has done this task, he has been paid for it, and then they just discovered that there was, I think, is it kind of something in the audio and the like. So they just decided to ban his account like that. So Outlier is that strict, so you need to be very careful while you're performing the task. That is basically that about that. This is not the only task that is currently on Outlier. There are a whole lot of other tasks depending on your profile. There are some tasks that pays up to $24 per hour. There are some tasks that pays up to $50 per hour, and basically that about that. So that is now going to take us to the earnings on Outlier. Realistically, how much can you earn? If you look at my screen here, you can see this is the amount that this person is being paid. This person spent 44 minutes 27 seconds on a task, and the task is supposed to pay $50 per hour. So what the person was able to earn was $37. For this other task, this person spent 26 minutes. The task was supposed to pay $50, and you can see he earned $22. And if you keep checking it down, it is like that, like that. If you want to check this list, you can pause this video and zoom it out so that you can see what is on the screen. People are earning as high as, the lowest that I've seen is I think $200 or $300 per week, but the highest I've seen is $800 per week. And this $800, the person earned it in, I think, 3 or 4 days thereabout. $800, and the person paid, although they ended up banning the person's account. So yeah, but the person was able to cash out the money and basically about that. So you see that this thing is really paying massive amount of money, and that is why people are currently, bombarding it, and that is why they are currently even banning a lot of people, because quality assurance purposes. And that is basically that about that. Also, something that I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video: for you to sign up on Outlier, there are basically 2 categories. You can register, or you can sign up as a software developer. That is where they are going to now be giving you tasks like programming, codings, and the likes. But if you don't want to do that, you can select the second option, which is what people are selecting, and which is the general. That is where you get all these normal tasks and some other tasks that are easy to do. But yeah, that is basically about that, depending on your choice and depending on where your skill is most strong. That is basically all there is to it on this Outlier platform. Remember, at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that someone from my community was able to sign up on Outlier, And I asked how I was able to do it. According to him, he was able to use some methods and blah 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 and the likes. After digging further research into it, I discovered that there is actually no method. You can actually sign up on Outlier right now because Outlier is open to everybody. Even though your country is not eligible, you can still go to the Outlier platform and sign up an account on it. The only problem or where you are going to get stuck is now the verification, because while you are trying to verify, they are going to need an ID that is in any of these eligible countries. Imagine you now providing IDs from Ghana or Nigeria, countries that are not eligible. Definitely that account is even going to get banned before you get to the testing stage. There is no such thing or secret method or secret ingredient or whatsoever that you can use to sign up an Outlier account in Nigeria. If you have someone overseas, beg them to sign up an account for you. And what you need to take note of again is that if you work on Outlier, you have to pay tax. These are part of some of the things that the people that you have overseas are going to tell you. They will tell you that they hear that they have to pay tax, and basically that about that. The tax that they're going to pay is not as high as what you're going to earn from it. So the tax is peanut. If you have someone overseas, beg them to register an account for you so that you can start making money on Outlier right now. That is basically that about that. Now, I mentioned that I'm also going to be giving you other platforms that you can perform tasks on that you can earn. Other alternatives are Handshake. I currently even have a Handshake account that I have not started working on it. That is why you don't even see me dropping much information on Handshake. So very soon I'm going to make a full tutorial video on Handshake and my experience on it. Handshake is also paying as high as Outlier, and there are a whole lot of tasks on Handshake. I think Handshake is even having more tasks than Outlier right now because Outlier seems to be saturated somehow. So yeah, but the problem is that Handshake bans a lot, which is the same thing with Outlier. The only difference is that the test that you have to pass for you to now be eligible to start taking tasks is not as difficult as the one on Outlier. Also, the other platform that you can participate on is One Former. I currently do not have an account on One Former. I don't have anybody that is currently dealing on One Former. But yeah, I'm going to dig information into it, and probably I might get an account. I might make a video on it. The other platform that you can earn on again is Luel.ai. I have made a video on this Luel.ai. If you've not watched that video, you can check the top of the screen. I've pinned that video there. But then the problem that people are having with this Luel.ai is that they complain that whenever they upload task, it's not going through, and the withdrawals and some other stuff like that. So yeah, I've seen all your complaints, and I'm going to be making a dedicated video to address this issue. You'll not get that video if you're not following me here. So do the needful, and if you've watched this video up to this extent and you've not liked or subscribed, you're a really wicked person though. Go and do the needful. Go to the comment section, drop a comment. In case you even have any questions or any issues while trying to do tasks on Outlier, you can drop it in the comment section of this video. I'm going to be responding to you. There are also some other platforms that I would have loved to mention in this video, but currently I cannot remember them. But yeah, I'm going to check through them, get details on them, start making videos on them one by one, and definitely if you're following me, you're gonna get that. So that is basically about that. I'm gonna see you in my next video.